This video covers the API Keys tab in the Settings section of our agency level.
Hi guys, welcome to Gohighlevel Made Easy. Make sure to support us by subscribing, liking, sharing and giving us your feedback. And don't forget to join our free meta group, also called Gohighlevel Made Easy, where we offer hundreds of dollars of free training every week. Thank you. Let's watch the video.
Let's click on it. This is our main API Keys dashboard. We can get API keys for our agency level and our sub-accounts from here. So what is an API key? API stands for Application Programming Interface. An API key is a unique identifier used to connect to or perform an API call. APIs are used for software applications to send and receive data. They can also be used to connect one program to another to share functionality. In our case, you can use API keys to allow third-party softwares to communicate with your CRM and remotely perform certain tasks. If you are a developer or have professional help, you can feel free to work with advanced functionality API calls. However, Gohighlevel does not offer help with advanced level work. Gohighlevel has mentioned here how you can attend a developer council once a month. There is also a developer community Slack channel listed for additional community help for advanced users. For most agency owners or sub-account clients, advanced functionality API calls are not needed. They can easily set up API keys for agency level as well as for sub-accounts from this page. In our case, we have a lot of sub-account level API keys that are listed below, but we don't have any agency level API keys. Let's create a quick test API key for our agency level. All we have to do is click on the Create New button here and add a name for our API key. You can name it anything that relates to the functionality you are looking to add. We are going to call it Test Key and save it. It could take a minute or so. And here is our first agency level API key. Since we don't need it, we can simply delete it. We have to first confirm it and get rid of it. That is it. If you are looking to get an API key for one of the sub-accounts in your agency, you can get that from here, in the Location API Key section here. Please note that most of our sub-accounts already have an API key. Some of them at the bottom here don't have one. This means these are new sub-accounts, and we have not yet generated an API key for them. In Gohighlevel, it is very easy to generate an API key for a new sub-account. Whenever you create a new sub-account in your agency, it automatically appears here on this page. All we have to do now is simply click on the icon here in front of the new sub-account, and it will generate a brand new API key for our new sub-account. So let's generate a new API key for this sub-account. Let's click on this icon and confirm in this pop-up that we want to create a new API key for this sub-account. And that is it. Here is the brand new API key we just generated. For the most part, you would need sub-account level API key for connecting Zapier, Pabbly Connect, Workato, or other similar third-party software to your CRM. Once connected, these third-party platforms are then able to automatically complete requested functions remotely when needed. We have separate videos on how to use Zapier and Pabbly Connect with Gohighlevel. Make sure to watch them. It is important to keep your API keys protected. Anyone who has your API key can remotely access your agency or sub-accounts and make changes, etc. without your expressed consent. That is why it is important to use 2FA protection on your logins. In case of Gohighlevel, 2FA protection is now mandatory. So what does that have to do with API keys here? A developer may know a lot more about the characteristics of API keys, but for our purposes, we need to know just a couple of things. Firstly, when an API key is generated, it includes the login features of the platform also. If your CRM login already has AF2 security code feature added to it, your new API key will include the AF2 features. Secondly, older API keys that include fewer features are about 50 characters long. Newer API keys that include additional features like AF2 are more than 250 characters long. Therefore, all the API keys in your agency and subaccount level that say the word old in front of them have around 50 characters. Which means they don't include the AF2 features. In other words, these keys were created before Gohighlevel mandated AF2 security code feature in our login. These old API keys still work though. But they are not as secure as the ones that include AF2 features in them. So you may want to replace all of your API keys that say the word old with the new ones. Any keys that don't show the word old in front of them are new API keys. Let's renew or reset our API key for chiropractor CRM, for example. When we click on this reset icon, a pop-up wants to further confirm that we are sure about what we are doing. Type in confirm, and it will generate a new key. Now as you see, we have a new key and the word old has disappeared. An important note. Please know that if you change an API key, third-party apps that were already connected to your CRM via the old key will no longer be able to access or communicate with your CRM unless you provide them with the new key. So make sure to reach out to all the third parties that are communicating with your subaccounts via the old API keys and give them your new API key. You can reset API key from subaccount level also by going to the switcher here, selecting a subaccount. Then click on Settings and then on Business Profile tab. And here is the API key. It is the same way of resetting the API key as we just saw at the agency level. When you click on the reset icon here, the same pop-up appears that we used in the agency level API setup. So, this is it for this video. If you have any questions, please contact us. See you in the next video.